Hello guys, my name is Amal. So in this video, I'm going to say the importance or how or what is this fog computing about. So you guys have heard about this fog computing, or else you have guys have heard about this cloud computing. Okay, so anyway, I when I go for this researching about this topic, I found some similarities between these two. So in simple words, I can give you a simple topics like what is the difference or what does this both things are. We know that like in cloud computing, what is happening is that our data is being stored in somewhere, and the computation process is also happening somewhere. Okay, suppose we have to do some big task like this guess that I have to perform some arithmetic operations. Okay, so I can do that locally, and also I can just transfer. I can just send that data to a cloud, that computation could be done over there also. So the a defect or what we can say a disadvantages of cloud computing is that it is more latency. It have more latency in it, which means that if the data is too large, it takes some time for that computation to happen, and also the time taken for this sending and receiving those data. So the real for computing comes in. So actually, before computing, what we can see is that it stands in between the cloud and the people, the users who it is using. For example, if we are trying to send the data to the cloud for some computing purposes, when the fog comes, we don't have to send our entire data to the cloud. So we can use this fog platform, and we can just send our data to the fog. We can say as fogging. It's a fogging network. So to that computing platforms, and then only the after some perform some computations, only the necessary data are transferred or sent to the cloud, and that is going to decrease the latency of most of our operations or computation purpose where we use our cloud storage. So we can say that for a fog computing is a distributed computing infrastructure that brings computations, data storage, and network capabilities closer to the edge of the network, where devices such as sensors, cameras, industrial equipments sorry, uh, are located. So it is used to extend cloud computing and services closer to the edge of a network, allowing for faster processing of data and real-time decision making at the edge, reducing the need of send all the data to the cloud for processing. So it also allows for real-time data analysis and response, where the data can analyze and actions can be taken without the need to send data to the centralized location for processing. So the when we go for an example, because for every uh, things that I'm saying, I will give an example also. So the one of the biggest example that we can say is the use case when we have an IoT in hand. So I took a class on IoT also, that is Internet of Things, and other applications as well as 5G. So the data transferring will become highly speed. The fog computing architecture is composed of fog nodes that are capable of running computations and making decisions locally, reducing the amount of data and the need to send data to the computer for processing. So, in simple words, I'm just going to say the advantages, and I think it is going to the time. So I can just say that I already told that by the coming of this for computing, we could reduce the latency. So one advantage is that it have low latency. Then it is cost effective, which means since we are just using the edge of the internet, and since we don't need to send the entire data, if I need to perform a computation or if I need to execute a process, I don't need to send my data to the cloud directly. I just need to send that to the fog network, fog platform which is nearer to me. So it is less cost also. Then it is improve our scalability, because fog computing allows for distributed computing and storage, which can improve the scalability of the system and make it more reliable, and it's reduce the failures. And the main advantage, and I found this is the best one, so this is the greater security and privacy, since these nodes are closer to our local networks, and if we are going to perform a transactions or a security or handling our personal data, I think this we can transfer this data to these fog computing AI platforms, and this can compute. We can this can perform the operations on that, and then the required data are only given to the cloud. And since because of that, uh, I think people from other persons cannot attack to our data. Okay, so I found that's a great thing. And the other things like better adaptability to changing requirements, because as we are increasing the data, real world data are increasing day by day, the change to the cloud computation platform should also change, which makes the networking much faster. So as per the requirements are changing, the computation network also needs some changes. So thus this is also good. And the last one I want to say is better handling of large data. So as for computing processors data at the edge, it can handle large volume of data and make decisions on the spot without sending it to the cloud. And that's all for today. Thank you.